It's time for our weekend energies readings, everybody. I'm Erin, and I provide a 3-card reading for all 12 signs to reveal what messages Spirit is providing for the next 72 hours, forecasting your weekend. And welcome to you, Aries. Let's see what we are starting with. We are starting with the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Like we have the Knight and the Queen of Wands, also that Ace of Cups. So lots of emotion for you this weekend, but new stuff, things that are new to you, something that's exciting, bringing the possibility of something romantic or emotional. So that's kind of cool. To have that going for you this weekend, Aries. We also have the Knight and the Queen of Wands. So with that action, with the Knight of Wands, we are talking about being a little bit premature, like wanting to act probably a little bit before you should. So seeing that you have the new romantic prospect, I'm thinking that that Knight of Wands is probably talking about that very thing, a new romantic prospect or a new emotional connection, and maybe rushing into it a little more quickly than you should. So if you have the opportunity to either make a new friend, you've had your eye on someone and you're planning to make a move, might not be the time to do that quite yet. Especially if it's something, well, if you've had time to think about it, you would think it's not too fast, but something in the cards this weekend for you, Aries. Yeah, if you do it right now, it's probably a little too soon. So maybe wait on that. Spirit's probably feeling that there's something about this person you need to know about first. So be a little cautious. The Queen of Wands, you're another action card. She actually is a little bit higher in the suit than the Knight. The Queen is talking about inspiration and optimism. So really wanting to commune with someone, really wanting to get together with someone. So that's what I'm seeing here. It's someone that you really want to get to know better, but you probably need to hold off a little bit longer. Aries, I'm not really feeling or seeing why, but you probably know why. If you have that person in your mind that you've been, when I said this, and you're like, oh yeah, it's this person, wait a little bit, because something's going to reveal itself to you, and then you're going to be like, aha, that is why I wasn't supposed to act on this yet. So just keep that in mind. That's why you're not supposed to act on this yet. Not never, but possibly you may not go there because something's going to reveal itself, or you will feel more in touch with this. You're going to be like, okay, now it's time to pursue this. So that is what I'm seeing for you this weekend, Aries. And welcome to you, Leo. Let's get right to it. We are starting with the King of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. So looking at your King of Wands, starting out with that first card, the King of Wands is representative of vision and compassion. Knowing that you are a natural leader, Leo, and that is true. I mean, strength is equated with Leo, being compassionate and having a real flair for all things that are kind of authoritative. So it stands to reason that you would have the King of Wands there, and that it is inspiring you to inspire others. So you're going to have a really cool weekend where you are going to be kind of looked up to, where you're going to mentor people. You're going to be in control, but you're going to inspire that leadership in other people. So it's going to be a very full circle weekend for you, where you're doing something to serve your community, and you're helping other people with this. You're sharing what you know with other people. The Eight of Swords is talking about knowing you have that sense of right timing and really controlling yourself, controlling what you do. And again, this is to inspire other people. This is to help yourself. So a self-help weekend, but one that's one of those situations where when you're helping yourself, you're going to be helping other people too. So a real testimony to your leadership, saying what a good leader you are and how you inspire other people to follow in your path and even surpass you. So you're really going to be inspirational to other people by doing what you're doing this weekend. And then with the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Cups is saying that you are really making the best possible choices for yourself, which of course in this situation seems like it's going to be helping those other people. So a really good weekend for you to nurture people, even though you have the King of Wands, that leadership quality, that natural ability to be in control and in charge is going to be very helpful for everyone around you. Even in your emotional realm, you're just really going to again, inspire other people, help them make the best choices for themselves. So a very good weekend for you being admired and then spreading that love out to other people. That is what I'm seeing for you this weekend, Leo. And welcome to you, Sagittarius. We are starting out with the Four of Pentacles. We have the Fool, and we have the Page of Wands. So it's nice that you have a power card here. And I feel like the Fool is a really nice card to have. The Fool's just saying that you are just full of wonder. You're almost to the point of innocence. This weekend, you're going to be open to a lot of things. You're going to be accepting of a lot of things. That leap of faith where you just want to take the enthusiasm that you have just naturally within you, Sagittarius, and it's going to be tenfold. It's going to be spread out there. You're really going to be receptive to things, very open to things, not afraid to try new things. So that's great. That's a wonderful way to go through life, especially this weekend. So don't be surprised if you find yourself even pursuing something that you might have wanted to always try. Well, now you're really feeling like you can do it. So give it a try, Sagittarius, as long as it's not something that's going to hurt you or anyone else. Give it a try. We also have your action card here, the Page of Wands. Well, the Page of Wands, we're talking about, again, optimism and enthusiasm, really wanting to move forward with something, but also being smart enough to be cautious about it. So like we said, balancing that out. You want to be adventurous, you want to seek out new things, but you're also saying, well, you know what, that sounds like there's a reason why I haven't tried this before. So you're going to be adventurous, but not crazy. Nothing crazy. I don't see you running out and bungee jumping off of a skyscraper or doing the running of the bulls in Pamplona. I don't see you doing something like that. But definitely Sagittarius being more daring and having giving into your free spirit a little bit more. Then with the Four of Pentacles to finish you out, the Four of Pentacles is talking about economic stability. So being on the right track there, being knowing that your sense of right timing is there for you financially. So again, you might be more adventurous in the financial realm as well, Sagittarius. So that there is nothing wrong with that. This could be a very good thing for you this week in learning something new about money. So that is what I am seeing for you this weekend. Welcome to you, Cancer, and let's see what Spirit is saying to you this weekend. We are talking about the Ten of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. So the Ten of Cups is the one that is talking about feeling like you are living a very purposeful life, having a lot of self-love, self-esteem. So very good for you, Cancer, to be so on top of things as far as you go. You know what I mean? You're feeling very secure. You really have a high sense of self-esteem. And so therefore you're feeling very connected to everything around you. You're feeling very comfortable where you're at, physically, emotionally, spiritually. You're just really feeling yourself this weekend, Cancer. And that's wonderful. Along with that, we have your Six of Pentacles, your money card. The Six of Pentacles is talking about being able to be open to something happening for you, or you doing something for someone else, and it's just going to happen. It's going to be something that you're really happy that you had the experience, and so is the other person. You're both going to be very happy about it. It's not always material, so even though it's your financial card, we're saying something really nice is going to be happening in exchange, that not necessarily a material gain, but definitely an emotional gain. So your Six of Pentacles, your money card, is actually kind of an emotional card for you this weekend, Cancer. And I think it's because that Ten of Cups is such a nice, strong emotional card where you're really feeling well as far as the emotional realm is going. Then you have your Five of Wands. With the Five of Wands, we're talking about needing to possibly regroup. You may have been through something, or you're going through something right now. So that sense of self, that strong sense of self-esteem, and this wonderful experience that's going to be happening for you financially, you're probably going to need that, because the Five of Wands is saying that you are going through something, or will be going through something that's going to give you some real growth, but it's going to be a little rocky. So something might be disrupting your weekend. Don't be surprised by it. Know that you're going to come out of it even more secure within yourself. And there's probably going to be another person who's going to help you through this. So definitely not a material gain this weekend. That's going to be an emotional or a spiritual gain. And that is what I'm seeing for you this weekend, Cancer. And welcome to you, Scorpio. We are starting with the Sun. What an awesome card that is. The Sun. Oh, the Lovers. So you have two power cards, and then the Five of Cups. So definitely going to be an emotional weekend for you, Scorpio. You have the Lovers and you have the Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups is actually talking about new perspective on love, new ability to spread yourself emotionally. But you have the Lovers here as well. With the Lovers, we're talking about being able to really balance your own self, your own wants and needs with someone else's, a positive alignment of the two of you. So with that being said, and then you have your Five of Cups saying open to new things, this new perspective on old emotions, saying that you might be moving to another level with your loved one. So things are going to be kind of shifting for you emotionally, Scorpio, and you need to be open to it. Let it happen. It's time. It's time for your relationship to evolve. So go ahead and let that happen. And if you're not seeing it happen, but you feel like it should be happening, well, it's okay to instigate that too. It's okay to get that ball rolling. Somebody has to, and Spirit's saying it's time for you to move to the next level, Scorpio. And then with the Sun starting your reading, the Sun represents happiness and security and well-being. So all of those things are something that you want to have with your partner, and it's looking like that's going to happen. But again, that new level needs to be reached. So, and it's definitely going to be a positive and a very happy response. That sense that all is well is definitely going to be coming for you if you just have the guts to kick it up a notch. So Scorpio, your romantic realm needs a little spicing up, needs a little freshening up, and needs to move to that other level, and you will find happiness there. So don't be afraid. It's time. And that's what I'm seeing for you this week. And welcome to you, Pisces. We are starting with Temperance. Wonderful power card there. Helps you with everything. The Ace of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So starting with Temperance represents balance and fusion, like work, the ultimate in teamwork, where cooperation is going to help you help you create anything you put your mind to. So starting out with that, just a really good weekend for you, Pisces, to get your creative juices flowing, get some projects started, possibly even finish. That's going to be very much with you. So much. So this weekend, like I said, you could be finishing a lot of things you're starting and really getting some things going that you've been wanting to. So those creative juices are just going to be moving forward and you just want to pull that out of you and keep it moving. You also have the Ace of Wands talking about inspiration and new beginnings, being able to expand and grow. So really a good weekend for you creatively, Pisces. Seriously, if there's a project that you've been wanting to start, and I feel like you have been wanting to start something, and that is why now you're getting this mojo. Your mojo is actually kicking up. And then we have the Queen of Cups. With the Queen of Cups, we're talking about strong psychic connection and being able to really consider your entire community when you're thinking about yourself. So here we have that huge teamwork, big teamwork, like your community, the people that you interact with on a regular basis. They are actually going to be very much a part of what's happening for you this weekend creatively, Pisces, and you need to just embrace that and accept, because they're going to come to you, pretty much they're going to come to you wanting to help or saying, hey, here's a project I've had. I think you would be excellent with it. So some collaboration happening for you. Definitely that's the type of teamwork you're going to be doing. So very exciting weekend for you, especially if there's something you've really wanted to do. And now Temperance is especially inviting you to go ahead and get her done. Check it out, Pisces. You'd be surprised. And that is what I'm seeing for you this weekend. Hi, Taurus. Thank you for tuning in. And let's get started with the King of Swords, the Star, and the Nine of Swords. So great power card there, the Star. And that is a very good thing, because we see right here we have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is the nightmare card. That's the one saying there's some stress, some anxiety, things that have really just left you feeling kind of wiped out emotionally, Taurus. So on that note, this weekend is going to be some respite for you. You're going to be feeling rejuvenated. You're going to be coming back, starting to feel your old self, because the Star does represent inspiration, positive changes, new ideas, just really getting your creative self back. So whatever has been bothering you, whatever has been causing you this stress, these things that have just had you kind of stuck in a negative rut, leaning into and kind of grabbing onto and holding that negative energy to you, you're going to be letting that go, because the Nine of Swords has been saying, yes, this, you're in a sense of stress, you're in a sense of anxiety, so hold on to that. It's very easy to hold on to the negative energy, but that Star is balancing you out, saying, okay, now it's time for some fresh new ideas. It's time for some positive energy to come into your world. So Taurus, you're going to get some rescue. Some emotional rescue is coming for you with the Star, and that Nine of Swords is just going to kind of release and let go of you. With the King of Swords, the King of Swords is talking about really going at something from an intellectual point of view, understanding it better within your mind, like very much taking the emotion out of it, taking all the guesswork out of it. You're going to understand something a lot better. And I feel like that's what that fear and that anxiety, of course, if you don't understand something or you don't know what's coming, I mean, literally, nobody knows what's coming, but you're just feeling very unsure about things. The King of Swords is going to clear that up for you. You are not going to be in that fog. You're not going to be in the dark, so to speak. You're going to start to understand that situation better. And the Star is saying that she is also there to help you get a better grip on things so that you can sleep at night. And so just have faith that things are going to get better for you. Taurus, you're going to be coming out of this negative, nightmarish situation, and I'll be all the better for it. And that is what I'm seeing for you this weekend. Hi, Virgo. Thanks for stopping in. And we are starting out with the Ace of Swords. We have the High Priestess. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So with that power card, the High Priestess is kind of talking to me right here. And she's representing intuition and spiritual development and listening to yourself, trusting your intuition. And Virgo, you're very good about being very level-headed, very methodical about things. But I feel like the High Priestess is asking you to be a little bit more in tune with your intuitive self, trusting the messages that are coming to you from the universe. So that probably means you're going to be getting more. You're going to be receiving more messages. You're going to be having more gut feeling about things. Your spiritual development is going to be happening not against your will. I don't want to say against your will, but you are just going to feel more spiritual. You're going to be more in tune with your little voice inside your head that's like your good versus evil kind of thing. You are going to be more in tune and more insightful, period. With your Ace of Swords, what is leading your reading, the Ace of Swords is saying that mental clarity is going to be there for you, and the fact that it's there for you along with a spiritual, kind of a spiritual awakening as well, definitely going to make you very successful with things that you're facing this weekend. Obstacles are going to be easier to overcome because you've got that combination, strong combination of mental clarity, definitely wanting to feel that progress happening because you are more open-minded, you are more in tune with what's going on. So it stands to reason you're going to be doing better overall, emotional realm and in the mind. The mind, you're combining your mind in different ways, spiritually and very steadfast, where you're really thinking about things. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is talking about security and stability when it comes to finances, to work or business. So I feel like you're going to be more in tune with things. That mental clarity is going to be helping you with your financial realm. But because you're also going to be more in tune to your spiritual realm, I think it's going to be very balanced for you and a very just very positive flow, both mentally and emotionally for you, and it's going to do well for you in the financial realm. And that is what I'm seeing for you, Virgo. Hello, Capricorn, and let's get started. We start with death. We have the Knight of Cups. Oh, and the Moon. So 2 power cards. And it's really nice how death and the Moon kind of balance each other out. With death, we are talking about ending something, a big ending, so that something new can happen. So on that note, when you're looking at some sort of ending or a change, let's say a change that's happening, it is clearing things out for something better to happen. So even though it may be difficult, even though it may be difficult for you, it's something that needs to happen. So you're not going to fight it. You need to let it happen. I know a lot of people have a difficult time with change, and in your case, you can be very very steadfast. You just don't, you kind of latch on, or you kind of get not stuck in your ways, but you're a little bit stubborn. You know, Capricorn and Taurus both have that stubborn aspect to your personality. So this change that death is representing might be a big one. Well, actually, it's supposed to be a big one. So try not to fight it so much. Try not to allow it to disrupt your world. It's meant to happen, and it's going to bring something better for you. So try to let that change happen, Capricorn. And then with the Moon is saying that things are changing for the better. Also saying that you may think you know what's going on, but really try to look beyond that surface, what's really happening for you. So this change, even though it's a big one, it might not be as obvious as you think it is. I feel like the Moon is saying that you are going to have some real involvement with this change. So it's not going to happen to you. You're going to help facilitate it. You're going to help make this change happen. This is something that's involving what you've wanted to do. So it's a change that's going to be so exciting for you, Capricorn, because you've wanted to do this. It's something that it's been like a dream or a vision, something that you want to change. And then with the Knight of Cups is inviting you to flirt and to be excited about something that makes your heart sing. So in this case, this big change is something that is really going to be pleasant for you. Something that is, you're flirting with the idea of something and you have the strength now, the opportunity is going to come. So Capricorn, something new and exciting is coming for you, and it's going to just refresh how you think of things. It's going to be a rejuvenating experience in your life. So look forward to it. This change that's happening, you want it to happen, Capricorn. And that is what I am seeing for you this weekend. Hello, Gemini, and let us start with the Tower. I know, I'm sorry. And then we have the Nine of Cups, and we have the Three of Pentacles. So starting out your reading with the Tower, we know that the Tower represents all sorts of negative energy coming to you. Just general turbulence in your life right now. So I feel, Gemini, like it's coming into you right now. Like this weekend, it's getting going. But the good thing is, when it's all said and done, it will work out to your benefit. It will be something that you're happy that you have this experience. Okay, it's like I went through this. I'm really glad that it's over, and how nice that this is how it turned out. So even though the Tower usually sucks initially, it's bad news, it's turbulence, it's chaos. It is always temporary and almost always leads to a really strong, positive outcome. So that being said, we've gotten past the Tower. We're looking at the Nine of Cups. With the Nine of Cups, we're talking about a sense that magic is in the air. So in this case, Gemini, not only is the Tower going to bring you a positive outcome, it's going to be outstandingly positive. I don't know if that means the chaos and the crappy stuff that's going to happen to you is going to equal that. Like you're going to have a really, really rocky road to travel. And then this Nine of Cups is saying that sense like magic is in the air. Like everything positive is coming to you now. That's what you have to look forward to. So hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully you have a little bit of turbulence, you have a little bit of a problem, and it turns out that way. But I'm thinking, because the Nine of Cups is saying how wonderful things are going to be, that Tower is probably going to be equally not wonderful, Gemini. So just be prepared for that, and just know when you come out of it, it will be amazing. It's going to be something that you are very deserving of. Let's put it that way. Then you have your Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is representing big success in business or career, to the point where you may be getting some recognition for it. You may be getting some praise that's more than just verbal, possibly a raise, possibly position change, and that things at work are going to really pick up. You're going to be more enthusiastic about going, and you're going to be more productive. Things are going to be working for you well in the financial realm and in the business and career realm. So perhaps this is all together. I've got a feeling that these two are completely exclusive of this one. I don't know why I'm feeling like that, but this is separate from your work life, Gemini. Your Tower, I don't feel, is going to be in the financial realm. And that is what I am seeing for you this weekend. And welcome to you, Libra. We are starting out with the Four of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Three of Cups. So whatever you're doing this weekend, we know your friends are going to figure prominently. That Three of Cups is what I like to call the friendship card, just saying that not only is it going to be a friend-heavy weekend, but you're also going to feel very rejuvenated by their presence, by their involvement with you this weekend. I really love that Three of Cups, because a good friendship and that support that you get from your friends is so important. So knowing that your weekend is going to be very friend oriented, you can start making plans. Doesn't mean you're leaving, but then again, let's take a look and see. Your Four of Wands is actually talking about teamwork and really working with someone and having the stability from having that kind of support. So the Four of Wands is definitely saying whatever you're doing this weekend is going to work out very well for you. That strong sense of steady abundance, that camaraderie and love that comes along with a really deep friendship, that is also what that Four of Wands is talking about. So definitely going to have a good solid weekend with your friends, and you're going to be reaching some goals together. So it's not just like you're going to be hanging out. Not that that isn't great, hanging out with your friends, just chilling, but you are also going to have some real breakthroughs and some real, you're going to get some real work done with your people. And then with the Five of Swords, the Five of Swords is talking about being able to work through some problems. Something that has been causing an issue for you is going to be resolved. So maybe that's what you're doing with your friends. You're working through some issues, maybe some ideas that you've wanted to hatch that haven't come true, and now you're going to be working with people, bouncing ideas off them, and you're going to come up with something solid. Maybe this means that you've had some tension or some issues within your friendships, within your relationships, and so the work you're going to be doing is emotional. You're going to be getting your friendship back on track. You're going to be getting some new friendships going. So very emotional weekend for you, even though you have the one emotional card. Your swords and your wands are both talking about emotional stuff. So that's okay, Libra. Some good work is going to get done, and it's more than likely going to be in the emotional realm and with your friends, people that you choose to love, people that you choose to bring into your life. So choose wisely and enjoy, because I think it seems like it's going to be something really good for you. You're going to come out of the weekend feeling refreshed and rejuvenated, like I said, and like you got something done. Emotionally is what I'm feeling, Libra. And that's what I'm seeing for you this weekend. Hello, Aquarius, and let's get started with the Queen of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Swords. So lots of challenge for you this weekend. And so I love that you have the Hierophant, though. The Hierophant to me just really represents some good spiritual stability, some good spiritual encouragement. So I'm a big fan of the spiritual realm being embraced. So this weekend, Aquarius, the Hierophant is here to help you with that. So I feel like this means that you've been kind of wanting to learn more about the spiritual realm. You've wanted to be more spiritual. And so now something is going to come for you as a situation or an experience is going to be coming for you where you get this opportunity. This person is going to be presented to you, and your spiritual growth will begin. You're going to be able to get that ball rolling. With the Queen of Swords, she is inviting you to learn more, to be more open-minded, to really use your intellect in the emotional realm. So here we have this combination, her and your Hierophant both saying, yes, let's get some more learning. Let's get some understanding of something that we might not know that much about. So the Queen of Swords and the Hierophant are both wanting you to learn some more, wanting you to be more in tune with yourself in a different way. So that if you've been wanting to do this spiritually, it's going to be happening for you. And then with the Seven of Swords, we're talking about clarity, knowing what's going on and really being able to seek the truth about things. So again, your spiritual self, your spiritual awakening will probably be happening for you this weekend. You'll be more in tune with things. You'll want to know more. You'll be more receptive to it. And you've been wanting to do it. It's going to be presented to you. A situation. I feel like a situation is going to be presented to you, and you will get to learn some more things about yourself spiritually and understand it. Really understand it and want to learn more. So a good start to your not financial, a good start to your emotional journey. So exciting news for you, Aquarius. And that is what I'm seeing for you this weekend.